あいつやるな。実に自由に魔法を使いこなす。
Alright everybody, welcome back to some more Umineko when they cry. And as you can clearly see, Eva Berto is being, let's just say, rude to Rosa, my Rosa. And I don't condone this. I'm not okay with this. So okay, last time what happened was that Eva got extremely sick. She had to go to her room, and Hideyoshi took care of her. Meanwhile, Maria made a ruckus, so she came downstairs to the lobby. So Rosa took Maria, and she's now walked out to the rose garden. Eva is so sick right now, she could almost die, it feels like. Maria and Rosa have walked out together to the rose garden, where they meet what appears to be an older Eva, who then turns to the witch Eva Beato, and Eva Beato starts using her magic power at will, like Beato's saying here, and he's been killing Rosa over and over again. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. It seems like Eva Beato is turning out to be just as horrible as a person as Beato herself. All these witches, except for Buto. Buto, that's my Buto right there. She's the only one I truly respect. She's the best. Virgilia, aka Buto. That's my nickname. She's great. She's beautiful, and she's always been great. Okay, Eva Beato, what is this? What are you doing with your magic? What are you doing, Beato? I can't believe Beato's enjoying the show, but I'm not surprised because she's also a piece of crap. So yeah, let's keep it going. Let's hope Rosa can get some redemption here. Like, goddamn, just kill her off and finish the second Twilight. You know what I mean? Why are you killing her, reviving her, then killing her, then reviving her? That's so much pain. You know, you're torturing her. At least spare her kid, man. Disgusting behavior. Alright, let's keep it going. But yeah, welcome back to more Umineko. No, I don't! Why would I laugh at my own aunt dying over and over again? Are you crazy? Exactly! Stop this! I'm crying. I would be crying. You're crazy! Right? She is insane! I know, right? She's crazy! Yeah, Eva Beato's having so much fun. How do you think Rosa feels? Do you think she's having fun? Put yourself in Rosa's shoes. Alright? Can't you do that? A bit of sympathy? You got none of that? This is why I hate you. Like someone, like, okay, listen. I know I said I'll be less vocal about hating Beato, but I swear, if someone in the comments just goes, someone in my comment section just went, I remember, like, yo, you're just hating on Beato. Like, look at this! How is she not what? She deserves to be hated on. What? I feel like I'm supposed to hate her, right? Isn't that what they're trying to make me do? They're trying to make me hate her, and they've succeeded. I do hate her. How is this fun? Yeah, dying over and over and feeling the pain from dying over and over is not fun. That's bad news. That means Eva Beato's gonna grow up in 1,000 years to be just as cruel as you are. Yeah, that's why you're both gonna be horrible people. Yeah, is she also gonna make Rosa eat her own family soup? Pieces of crap. You're all garbage. Both of you are garbage. All of you witches are garbage. Except for Burn, and Virgilia. Okay, especially Virgilia. Burn, I still haven't seen her do anything good, but she hasn't done anything bad either. She seems nice enough, okay? Satoko, or should I say Lambda, she's yet to do anything bad either, okay? But her evil laugh, I don't know, man. Her Satoko laugh is crazy, yo.
この喜びや感動、バートラには共感できないんだろうな。ああ、残念残念。
Yeah, don't expect me to be as evil as you are. Oh, definitely not.
バートラだってわらわを認めればいつだって魔法を教えてやるぞ。人間の束縛を逃れた瞬間の喜びは筆舌に尽くしがたい。
I'm good. I don't need your magic.
そなたに教えてやりたいよ。あの喜び、あの感動。そなたの生み出す魔法の世界もぜひ一度見てみたいものだ。
How is any of this funny? My aunt is dying over and over again. How is this funny?
楽しくなってきただろう。
No! I'm not starting to enjoy myself. No!
魔法が使いたくなってきただろう。
No! I've started hating magic. You're killing my family members! Over and over! In previous episodes too. You're still killing my family.
魔女もなかなかに楽しいものであるぞ。
Yeah, and it's not fun being a victim of your witchiness. It's not.
そなたに特別に教えてやる。
Frick you. Go away, garbage.
一緒に空を飛ぶ喜びとか、一緒に海を潜る喜びとか。
I don't need any of that.
人間の制約を超えた瞬間に知る世界がどれほどに広かったのかという感動をそなたにも教えてやる。そしたら楽しいだろうな。
There was no malice in Beato's expression. That's what's so crazy. She doesn't see anything wrong in this. That's what's so crazy. There's zero sympathy. I mean, I guess she sympathizes with freaking Eva Beato, but other than that, there's no sympathy. I thought she was human at one point, but she really doesn't understand at all. She sucks. It was hard to believe, but she was genuinely enjoying this cruel show. I know, right? And she thought she was sharing her appreciation with Battler. Battler was aghast at that vastly, hopelessly different measure of value.
信じられねえ。てめえ、絶対変だぞ。
Definitely.
もうやめろ、チキシャー。
You haven't already noticed, Battler, that there's something screwed up with her? You haven't noticed that?
ワルギリア、このおかしな茶番を止めさせるんだ。どうすりゃいいんだ。
私たちは番外の存在です。盤上には触れられません。
Virgilia shook her head apologetically. She was one who had already been killed. Did that mean she couldn't interfere in any way? As Beto continued to enjoy it in a crazed sort of way, Battler lifted her up by the collar and yelled at her. Yeah! Keep going! Yell at her!
やめろやめろやめろ。いい加減にしろ、魔女め。あれがエヴァおばさんだってのか。ありえない。俺の知ってるエヴァおばさんは確かに意地悪なとこも少しはあったけど、こんな残酷なことをする人じゃ断じてありえない。
Too cruel.
全てお前のまやかしだ。ローザおばさんをもてあそぶな。エヴァおばさんをもてあそぶな。今すぐこの茶番を止めさせる。
だからローザと遊んでいるのはもうわらわではないという。
But you're enjoying the show still.
新しきベアトリーチェだというに。
So tell me, every Beatrice in all generations is this horrible except for our beautiful Virgilia? Buto? That's it?
そんなにギャーギャーわめくほどに残酷か？
Yes! Don't you see it? Yes!
そなたもこういうの実は結構好きだろうが。
No, I'm not!
実はちょっぴり魔法に興味を持ってきて。
Ah, yeah! I hope Battler punched her. Punch her again!
何をする？
Did you punch her? What did you do? Why did she say ouch? Why did she say ouch? For the first time, Battler slapped Beato across the cheek! Yes! Yes! Woo! For the first time, that should have been your millionth time. Good Battler. Dude, I want to shake hands with Battler right now. Good job, man. Good job. She deserved that. Rightly so. Slap her again, yo. Like, why has Maria been slapped so many times by Rosa, but Beata hasn't been slapped this many times, okay? Beata deserves 50 slaps. Bap, 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 bap. What? Good job, Battler. She deserved that. She deserved that. Beata didn't know why something like that would be done to her, and a stunned expression rose to her face. It's because you don't know why something like that would be done to you, that you're a piece of crap. Battler found that expression even more unforgivable, and he roared.
Ah! これが面白いだ。お前の頭はどうなってんだ。死ね。
Oh, go kill yourself. Oh, dang. Okay. Yeah, Beto, kill yourself multiple times. You can do that, right? Then you might know how it feels like. You might know the pain of that, okay?
頭を輪切りにして、てめえで覗いてみろ。絶対に中身がごっそり抜けてるぜ。
Wow. Go kill yourself.
今すぐやめさせろ。この悪趣味な茶番をやめさせるんだ。
Battler, okay, Battler really said go kill yourself. Wow. Wow, that's crazy.
俺はお前を許さない。よくもこんな残酷なことを。お前のこと少しでも笑えるやつだと思ったこともあったが、俺はもう二度と勘違いしない。
You thought she was a bit of a funny person? That's crazy, Battler. Now she's yeah, don't ever make that mistake again. Don't worry. She's always been cruel, piece of crap. We've known this though. She's always been garbage. Okay, she's since episode 2. We've seen her just being a garbage, trash person. We hate her. We've always hated her. This isn't news to us. She sucks. We know this.
お前はただ残酷なだけの怪物だ。
Agreed. She's just a monster.
俺の前に現れるな。
Facts. She can rightfully. Okay. Well, I won't say what Battler said there, but y'all saw what Battler said. Okay. That's all I need to say.
二度とだ。
Never again.
お前を認めないお前と話さない。お前の顔など見たくもない。
Oof. I wanna hear her cackle. Ever again. She sucks.
聞こえたか。俺の前に現れるな。お前なんか
Ooh. Ooh. He went in on that. What's this? What is happening? What just happened? The instant Battler screamed, the power that resisted the witch became a red wall which repelled Beato, knocking her back onto her butt. Wait, what? Battler used magic? Battler used magic by resisting the witch? What the frick? How does that work? Okay. How did Battler use magic? Did we all just see that? That was crazy. He uses magic that resisted her. That's crazy.
なんだというのだ。面白い見物ではないかよ。
No, it's not. She spoke as though making an excuse, but the person those words were directed at, Battler, was no longer there. His figure had suddenly disappeared into the darkness. But Beato pouted her lips and continued trying to explain herself.
そりゃ確かにちょっとあれかなとは思うが、こんなの無邪気ないたずら程度であろう?
Yeah, an innocent prank. How do you think Rosa feels about this? Do you think Rosa thinks it's an innocent prank? Do you think so?
どう殺そうが結局は生き返らせておるではないか。
That what? She still feels the pain of dying. It still sucks.
人間は終わりさえ良ければ何でも良い生き物ではなかったのか?
No! Since when? You've lived for 1,000 years and you think of us humans like this?
No, お師匠様。
That's crazy. You're going over to Virgilia. That's crazy. Virgilia, slap her as well. Please slap her. Please!
そこまでへそを曲げられるものでもある前に。
Please, Virgilia, slap her. Please, do the battler. Virgilia? She was hoping for approval, but Virgilia simply faced her with an indifferent expression. To Beato at that moment, even an exasperated face would probably have seemed better. Nice! Nice, Virgilia, just ignore her. Perfect. She hates that the most. She hates being lonely the most. She hates boredom the most. Give that to her. She doesn't deserve anything. She sucks.
私から特に言うことはありません。あなたが楽しいと思うならいつまでも見続けていると良いでしょう。終わったら呼びなさい。それまで私も姿を消します。
Following Bato's lead, Virgilia hid herself in the darkness. Left sitting there on her own, Beto didn't have a clue what was going on and felt like she had been made out to be the bad guy. Wait, really? You don't think you're the bad guy? You've always been the bad guy! Since the very beginning you've been the bad guy! It's because you don't know what's so wrong with this that you suck. That you're a piece of crap.
面白いショーじゃないかよ。
No!
ちょっとは悪趣味かもしれないけど、割と面白いじゃないかよ。
No.
なあ、ロノベ。
Ronove, please tell her to shut up.
そこまで怒るほどじゃないよな。
Well, actually, Ronove's not gonna tell her to shut up. Ronove's just probably gonna be like, well, I do think it's a bit interesting, but maybe you did go a bit too far. Woohoo! That's what he's gonna say. Yeah, see? Watch.
お嬢様の面白いが、バトラ様にも面白いとは限りません。
See, I knew he was gonna say something along these lines. That's what he always says.
わらわは
Yes!
何も嫌われておる。
Yes! Yes! Does he really hate me that much? Yes. Beto, I do. Oh, she's crying! There's a tear coming out. Yes! Please keep crying. Oh my god. Yes! Cry! Cry! That's good. Yes, I hate you that much. Yes.
そりゃ確かに対戦相手だから敵同士ではあるの。
I don't even care that we're enemies anymore. You're just a horrible person.
先を笑い合えぬほどわらわたちは不仲だというのか。
You think that's entertainment? You're crazy.
バトラと一緒に拍手できたように一緒にゲラゲラ笑い合えると思ったのに程度のことすらわらわは拒絶されるというのかよ。
I should not have uploaded together with you. That was a mistake. Okay, that was bad. That was bad. That was bad.
魔女だと認めぬのはミス。それを競い合うゲームなんだから。でもよ、顔も見ない、話もしないって。
She's crying. Keep crying.
無視はいくらなんでもないだろう。
Nah, keep ignoring her. Keep crying. We'll always laugh at you crying. Yes. Yes.
わらわはそんなにも嫌われ者なのかよ。
Keep crying. Dude, I hope this is her face the entire rest of the visual novel. I don't want to see Beata ever again unless it's this face. This is perfect. This is great. This is great. Keep crying. Keep crying. This is good.
これまでお嬢様は十分に嫌われるだけの指し手をいたしました。
Of course they are.
悪魔の私でさえバトラ様の気持ちが少しは分かろうというもの。それが理解できぬのはお嬢様が特に鈍感が過ぎるのではないかと。
Imagine getting insulted by your own furniture. You're thick-headed. Did you hear that? You're thick-headed, Beto. That should be your new name, Thick-Headed. Thick-Headed. Oh, that's a fantastic name. You know how you asked us to give you new names? Thick-Headed would be another good one.
うるさいうるさいうるさいうるさい。お前も消えてしまえ。
はい、かしこまりました。それでは失礼いたします。
Ronove's gone. Even Ronove hid himself in the darkness and Beato was left alone. The only one in the reigning rose garden. No one will play with a lonely witch. Because no one would play with her, she was a lonely witch. She deserves to be lonely forever.
なんでわらわと誰も遊んでくれないんだよ。
If you reflect what it feels like to be Rosa, then maybe I'll come back to talk to you and slap your face one more time. Maybe.
そんなにわらわは変かよ。
Oh, you're crying again! You're crying again! Yeah, you are that cruel. Yeah, keep crying, please, please.
誰か返事しろよ。
Dude, you know what would be the best? If I had like some rice with me right now, if I had some food with me, and I could use Beato's tears as salt. As salt for my food. That would be perfect. I think my food would taste so good with Beato's tear salt. Hell yes. Someone answer me. Nobody answered her. You suck. You suck too, Eva Beato. Don't. Hey, I like older Beato, but you, Eva Beato, you suck. Okay, you and your dumb dolphin laugh, freaking head, frick you too. I don't hate you as much as Beato, but that's still rude. You'll play with Maria too? No! Leave the kid out of this! Leave her out of this! Leave Maria out of this! Leave Rosa out of this too though! Come on, just finish your freaking second Twilight and move on! Why? Why do you witches have to be such garbage people? Can't you just have a bit of sympathy, just like a tiny bit? I actually hate you all! Yo, her laugh, it really is a dolphin laugh. It's a freaking dolphin laugh. How about they change her name to Dolphin? Okay, actually, no, dolphins are supposed to be smart animals. Now that's too much of a compliment. How about Dolphin laugh? I don't know what to do. I don't know. Oh, she deserves a bad insulting name too, though. She deserves a bad name because she sucks as well. What are you doing to Rosa? My Rosa. Hey, new Beatrice. Behind the witch was continuing her spree of tragedy. Beata showed herself. Her expression was very rare for her. It was kind of restrained, somehow unreliable, miserable. Were you watching? Yeah, and it's at the cost of other people. That's crazy. Let's play together, predecessor Sama. You're crazy. Beato, stop this farce. Save the kid out of this, Beato, please. You have the kid. Maria was supposed to be your apprentice. Maria, please have a bit of sympathy for Maria, at least. You're not that much of a garbage. I guess you are, but holy crap, are you this bad? That's crazy. Stop describing the scene! Stop! You freaking dolphin laugh, giggling, freaking ugly. The problem is, because Eva Berto's been so bad, and because Eva in general has said some mean things in the past, this is gonna ruin my perception of Eva. I never really hated Eva, but this is gonna ruin my perception of her, because she's not really bad. She worked hard to get to this point, but this is crazy! Listen to what I'm saying.
第二の番の生贄にはもう十分であろう。確かに殺し方については指定がないが、それ以上もてあそぶことはあるまいに。
Maybe you shouldn't toy with them any more than that. Okay, Beato. Okay, keep telling her yes. Yes.
何をおっしゃいます、先代様。さっきロノウェイから聞きましたよ。先代様の魔法はもっともっと素敵で残酷でやりたい放題だったって。6人のお腹からお菓子が溢れ出すハロウィンパーティーなんて本当に素敵。
Oh, don't worry, I haven't forgotten the Halloween deaths. I haven't, Eva Beato, I haven't. She's still a piece of crap to that. Don't worry. We don't forgive her.
ならば私はアリスのお茶会を演出しようかしら。
I'll act out Alice's tea party, you say?
なんでもない 会にみんなを招待して私が魔法で次々おもてなしするの。
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'll invite everyone to a tea party to celebrate a happy birthday and entertain them one by one with my magic.
先代様みたいに素敵にできるかしら。
Except you're not entertaining them. They hate you for it. It's cruel.
個性的に残酷にポップにキュートにできるかしら。
I wonder if I can be cruel in my own pop cute style. That's crazy.
今思うとおとぎ話とかってどれも残酷でしたよね。そのおとぎ話の魔女に自らがなってみてようやく理解しました。
Her laugh is so weird, by the way. It's so freaking weird. You're in a fairy tale. Guys, don't give people don't give little girls that want to be witches too much power, okay? Because this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Alright? These girls, they're nuts, okay? Eva Beato, all of you witches are crazy. Virgilia's good. Virgilia's good, though.
わらわもその以前までのは少しやりすぎたかなと少しは思っておるのだ。
You think? I am of the opinion that I too might have gone a little too far in the past. Slightly of the opinion that in the past I too might have gone a little too far. You think? A little? Do you regret your actions? Well, you're gonna have to do a lot to redeem yourselves for those actions, Beato. You're gonna have to do a lot.
まあ黄金の魔女たるもの少しは気品があっても良いかと思うけどな。
As the Golden Witch, it's a good idea to have a little elegance.
先代様が何をおっしゃってるのかわかりません。
I don't understand what you're saying, predecessor Sama.
でも一つだけわかります。今の私がどれほどを尽くしても先代様の残酷さには到底及びません。
The fact that Eva Beato is saying this after doing all that to Rosa and Maria just shows how bad Beato really was, doesn't it?
もっともっと頑張らなくちゃ。
No, you don't.
もっと残酷になって立派な黄金の魔女にならなくちゃ。
I've got to become more cool and become an excellent Golden Witch. God damn it.
だからそれはもう十分だというに。とにかくわらわの先代としての命令だ。第二の番はもう十分だ。わらわが少し手本を見せる。
I'll show you how it's done.
下がって見ておる。
Stand back and watch.
はい、先代様。どんな無残で残酷でおぞましい殺し方を見せてくれるのか楽しみです。
I can't wait to see what brutal, cruel, and disgusting method of killing you'll use. Beato, I trust you after what we have just seen. I trust that you're gonna give them quick, painless deaths, please. Come on, Beato. Alright? You can be a bit less cruel. Just finish the second Twilight, goddammit. The new witch pinched the sides of her skirt and gave a graceful bow. Stepping back as an expectant gaze rose to her face. She was expecting even more cruel magic that surpassed even herself.
そういう殺し方しかできないうちは半人前なのだ。わらわが上品な黄金の魔女らしい殺し方を見せよう。
I shall show you an elegant way to kill worthy of the Golden Witch. When Beato waved her pipe, 7 columns of smoke poured out, reviving Rosa and Maria. Compared to how the new Beato had done it a short while ago, it was slightly gentler. It was probably gentler than how Beato had done it herself up until now. Rosa's consciousness had already grown dim from the pain of so many repeated deaths. But even so, she pleaded that her daughter be spared. How is this fun? Listen to her. Please have mercy. How is this fun? How is her pleading for mercy fun for you? How is this entertaining? Even if it's just Maria. Have mercy. This is crazy. I can't believe you two find this fun in any capacity. That's your apprentice, by the way, Beato. That's supposed to be your apprentice. God damn it.
我が弟子がその少し羽目を外しすぎたのだ。
forgive me, you're gonna have to do a lot more than say, forgive me to make me forgive you, okay? You're gonna have to use your witch magic to do better things to make me forgive you. And even then, you've lived for 1,000 years, so there's not much. It's gonna be tough for you. They say, I'm not forgiving you like this. When Maria realized that it was the real Beatrice, she jumped onto her.
ベアとは約束したよね。
約束して。
マリアを黄金島へ連れてってくれるって約束したよね。
She did do that.
そこではママとも仲良しになるで、みんなずっと笑い合えるの。
She did promise that she would take you to the Golden Land. So what now? Now that you're not Beato anymore, well, now that you're not Beatrice anymore, what are you gonna do, Beato? What now? Maria's the new... If ever Beato's the new Beato, and you've promised Maria that she'd get to go to the Golden Land, what then?
そこへ連れて行ってくれるって約束してくれたよね。
You promised that you'd take us there, exactly. And that's why Maria's been able to survive both episodes, episode 1 and 2. It's because you promised her that she would get to go to the Golden Land. Alright? So what now? Are you gonna kill her now in the second Twilight? Just like that? What then?
そうだな。
About that, okay?
その約束はもう守れない。
You can't even keep promises to a 9-year-old kid? You're a 1,000-year-old witch that can't keep her promise to a 9-year-old kid? You truly are garbage. Nah. You promised a little kid that she'd get to go to the Golden Land, and you have magic powers, and you can't keep the promise because Eva solved the riddle. So, wow, you are low. That's bad. So you're gonna kill Maria off the second Twilight now. You're just gonna kill her off now. You suck.
碑文の謎を解く者が現れたから、わらわはもう黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェではないのだ。
Unbelievable that you were the Golden Witch Beatrice and you couldn't keep a promise. That's crazy. To a little kid who believes in you. She's always respected you. But Maria! She's always been the one to believe you. She's always been the strongest advocate for you. Going, hey, Beato, she exists. She's got magic. She exists. And everyone bullied her for it. Every adult made fun of her for it. But she stood her ground for you. For you. You didn't deserve it. But she did it anyway. And you can't even keep the promise of taking her to the Golden Land. I know! I know I said I'd be less vocal about how much I hate Beato. But how can you guys not see this? I can't be the only one that sees how horrible of a person she is. It's Maria! She's always been there for you. She's always respected you very highly. You're gonna kill her off now? So I'm sorry. That's not gonna cut it! I'm sorry, it's not gonna cut it.
その時の約束はもう守れない。
This is essentially irredeemable behavior. I can no longer keep my promise with you.
なんで
Nah, Maria. Nah, Maria, if I was there, I'd hug Maria. She deserves a hug. Nah, this is bad.
どうしてベアとは約束してくれた
You promised. She did promise. Maria, next episode, stop believing Beato. Now you've learned your lesson that she's a piece of crap. She does not deserve any respect. No praise. I hope you've learned, okay? I know the third Twilight is going to be praise her noble name. Frick that. Frick the ritual. Frick the epitaph. We're not praising any noble name. Definitely not if that name is the Golden Witch Beatrice. We're definitely not doing that here. Wow. That riles you up, really.
すまぬ。
That's not gonna cut it. I told you, sorry's not gonna cut it.
本当にすまぬ。だから約束を守れなかった詫び。
So at least an apology for not being able to keep my promise. I'll give you a truly quiet sleep, which will never be disrupted again. Okay. So, in return for not being able to keep my promise, I'll kill you. Okay, great. Well, at least you won't be toyed around with anymore by Eva Beato. But you're still gonna kill her off. Like, that's not any better. That's not much better. I mean, it is much better, but it's still you're still killing her. Beato embraced Maria with a lovely expression. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh my god, you've killed her. Then softly a red bruise appeared on Mari's cheek or Mari's neck. That's crazy. It was a very gentle bruise. That's crazy. That's crazy. You're horrible. It grew redder and redder, and when it distinctly formed itself into the shape of a hand, Maria's neck tilted suddenly, peacefully as though she had fallen asleep.
Mario.
And you're having Rosa witness all this? That's crazy. That's crazy. You're having Rosa witness the death of her own daughter just like that. Sorry, again, that's not going to cut it. That's crazy. That's simply your fate. Frick your fate. Frick that. Higurashi taught me that you can make a miracle and break away from fate. That's some bullcrap. Rika did it. Now she's burned Castle, but she did it. Okay? I don't care what you say. This is your final sleep? Never again will it be disturbed. Beato softly, gently lifted her finger as though touching the empty air in front of her nose. When she did, a light breeze lifted up, making Rosa's body dance slightly like a feather. Then Rosa's body floated lightly, and there was the garden fence with spear-shaped prongs. Okay. I see where this is going. Are you stabbing her heart then? Are you gonna make those spear-shaped thingies stab her heart? Oh! The spear defense pierced Rosa's medulla oblongata. I don't know what that is, but oh my god! I just noticed Maria right there. Oh my god, there's Maria right there. You can see, yeah, that's her head tilting. Wow. And there's Rosa. Yeah, she's dead. Wow. Medulla oblongata. What's that? Is that her head? Is that a part of her brain or something? Is that her head? Medulla oblongata. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I'm not a medical person, okay? I don't really know the medical terms for stuff. But she's dead. Okay, that's the point. She's dead. The spear pierced her. Got it. Benevolently, without toying with her in a single blow, Rosa's life was snuffed out. Compared to the earlier innocent yet cruel events, her end was surprisingly tame. It just looked like a doll shaped like Rosa was leaning against the fence. But she had passed away. Okay. That's pretty much how you do it. Alright. So, you could have done this from the very start, and I would not have hated Eva Beato this much, but Eva Beato would be a piece of crap about it. So you've killed the only other person that knows the solution to the riddle. Eva is really sick right now, and she could die from her sickness. That's how bad it feels like her sickness is getting. So, you got Rosa that is now dead. Eva that may very well die soon because Eva Beato's taking over. So, the only people that can solve the riddle are gone now, basically. Beato acted proud, but the new witch wore a blank expression, almost as though this was an anti-climax. Well, she sucks. And she was forthright with that opinion. You're kinda plain, okay? You suck. Very different from the person Ronovit told me about. Yeah, that's because for once she did normal deaths. Okay, for once. She's usually just as cruel as you are, because you're both garbage people. If it's too undignified, that isn't very elegant. How boring, she says. You're boring. Frick you.
これ愚痴るでない。
Yeah, no complaining.
黄金の魔女の道は一日にしてならずだ。そなたとて第10の番を終えるまでは半人前よ。今は黙ってわらわの指導に従うのだ。よいな。
For now, stay quiet and follow my instructions, alright?
返事はどうした？返事は。
Your answer.
はーい。
Fine.
それでよい、それで。まあ、まだ復活の儀式の先は長いぞ。あと5人も殺さねばならないからな。
That's right, she still has to kill 5 because you've only killed, I say only, but you've killed 8 right now.
あまりもてあそばずに、綺麗に、上品に、少しあっさりめでいいからな。
And with at least a little decorum, alright?
ロノウェがそなたに教えたわらわのやり方は、悪い例だ。模範にしてはならぬ。よく心に刻んでおけ。
You must use that as a model, engrave that into your heart. Okay, for now, Beato, very hesitantly, talking about killing elegantly. Considering the way she's killed thus far, kinda shocking that she's now talking about elegant deaths and all that. Okay.
はい、先代様。
Yes, predecessor Sama.
良い返事だ。ロノウェ、煉獄の七姉妹よ。いでよ。
Ronovid, the 7 Stakes of Purgatory, arise! What is this, another soul leveling reference?
はい、お嬢様。
That's a joke, by the way.
ロの上、ここに。
Yes, my lady Ronovid, right here.
傲慢のルシファー、ここに。
Lucifer the Proud, right here.
これまではだな。わらわもいろいろ派手にやってきたわけだが、まあ黄金の魔女としての威厳も大事であり、
Berto going, but you better make sure you do it like this. So what I'm trying to say, and Sonova chuckled at Berto's same uncharacteristically flustered speech. He is so flustered right now. That's crazy. He summed it up for her. Nice, nice, Ronove.
かしこまりました。以後は黄金の魔女の名にふさわしい気品に気をつけるようにいたします。煉獄の七姉妹もこれまでのような悪ふざけは改め、以後は最短の手順で任務を遂行するように。ということでよろしいですか、お嬢様。
You shall espouse to perform our task in the quickest possible manner. Would that be acceptable, my lady?
うん。つまりはそういうことだ。
Yeah, that's it, more or less. Okay.
みな、肝に銘じよ。よいな。
Alright.
はい。
Yes, Lucifer.
かしこまりました。
Certainly.
わらわが言いたいのは以上だ。もう引き上げてよいぞ。
That is all I wish to say. You may leave now.
かしこまりました。それでは失礼いたしま
If
す。
you'd excuse me. He's gone.
失礼いたします。
Excuse us. The 7 stakes of purgatory are also gone. Now it's just you two again.
ま、わらわが言いたいのはそれだけだ。それでは引き続きしっかりな。黄金の魔女らしく貫禄を持ってその自重気味にな。
You know she's not used to talking like this because she's not used to being an actual normal golden witch. Even though she's still a piece of crap. So yeah. Go with dignity and on decorum befitting of the golden witch, alright?
頑張るがよいぞ。そなたを見守っておる。
Sorry everybody. I heard a or banging noise upstairs, so I thought someone was banging on my door, so I had to go real quickly. Nothing happened. We're good. We're gonna keep going. Whew. Okay. You should do your best. I'll be watching you. All right. All right. Acting unsure until the very end, Beato communicated only that to her. Became a group of gold butterflies and vanished into thin air. It may be fitting to say that she disappeared in a hurry because she was having trouble maintaining the conversation. After that, all that remained was Muddy's outstretched body, pounded by the rain, and Rosa's body propped up by the fence and gazing up at the sky. That's crazy. And the figure of the witch. You gonna call that boring? Her expression looked just a little bored. It was a popping sound. That was probably her clicking her tongue. What a boring person. Alright, so Eva Beata seems like she's gonna grow to be just as horrible of a person. Just as garbage. Fantastic. That's the end of the chapter, I'm guessing. Leaving that last sentence behind, she too vanished into thin air. Glass break? Glass break? That's the glass break. Here we go. Alright, we're on chapter 13 now, I think, or 14. So we're 11 a.m. Alright. Announcement of sacrifices. Oh, Eva's still alive. That's crazy. Okay. She's sleeping, but she's still alive. That's good. She's calmed down. So she calms down when Eva Beato stops her business. Hidoshi wiped his own forehead. For a time, Eva had seemed to be having a very painful nightmare, but it appeared that she had finally fallen asleep. As promised, he still gripped Eva's hand. He thought it would probably be alright to let go about now, but he faithfully continued to hold her hand. Every once in a while, his hand would get tired, and he would switch between his right and his left. But even so, as promised, he never let go of her hand. Ayo, Hideyoshi, that's a W husband right there. That's a great husband. At that time, there was a heavy knock. Eva had finally managed to fall asleep, so Hideyoshi grimaced for just an instant.
Aniki, Hideyoshi-san, sumane.
Sumane.
Rosa wa soko ni iru ka?
Is Rosa there? Dun dun dun. Alright, so they're soon gonna find Rosa and Muddy's body, I bet. It was Rudolph's voice. What could it be? Hideyoshi headed for the door, hiding his footsteps so that he wouldn't wake Eva. It was definitely Rudolph's voice, but just in case, he opened the door without removing the chain. What is it? Something happened to Rosa?
Rosa to Maria-chan no sugata ga mienai nda.
We can't find Rosa or Maria.
Issho ni iru ka to omotte.
I thought they might be with you.
廊下で叱っとったの聞こえたで。その後静かになったからロビーに戻ったと思っとったんだが。違うのか?
They got quiet after Maria's scolding, so I thought they went back to the lobby, didn't they? That idiot! Rudolph clicked his tongue. All the people can be seen in the corridor. It had been some time since Rosa went out into the corridor, and she had still not returned, so they had begun to worry. Cross still holding his gun. Near the front door, Nazi pointed at the removed chain. That means she's out there. They must have gone outside to see the rose after all.
鍵を開けっぱなしで出ていくなど、不用心が過ぎるな。困ったやつだ。
What a troublesome person. That is simply too careless. Well, I mean, Rosa didn't believe that there was a culprit, that there was a murderer, so... Yeah, I mean, she got what she got, but still a bit cruel the way she died, not gonna lie.
それより今はローザさんとマリアちゃんの身が心配よ。
だな。おいガキども、マリアちゃんのバラってのはどこにあったんだ?
Where was this rose of Maria-chan's?
確かあれはバラ庭園の真ん中の花壇だったと思います。
Yeah, if y'all walk out there, you're gonna find their bodies, and it's gonna be cruel. It's gonna be bad.
あの二人がそこにいるなら、行けばすぐにわかるはずです。
And yeah, considering Eva's unconscious, she can't tell them about the riddle, right? Because even if they find Rosa's body and they tell Eva about it, Eva's gonna notice, oh my god, the riddle. She might make a connection to that between that and the riddle, and that's gonna be something. We should be able to tell quickly if we go.
親父、すぐに連れ戻した方がいいだろうぜ。
当たり前だ。二人とも連れ戻して、お尻ペンペンしてやるぜ。
We'll bring them both back and spank them on the butt. Good luck with doing that to corpses.
俺が一っ走り行ってくる。俺が出たら、すぐに鍵をしろよ。
Lock the door as soon as I go out.
親父、俺も付き合うぜ。
Dad, I'll go with you.
バカ抜かせ。ガキはママとお留守番って相場が決まってら。
You're a brat, and what brats do is they watch the house with mommy. Hey, but my mommy isn't here. She's dead. Unless you're counting Kitty, but Kitty's not mommy. Eva's conscious again. That's big. Okay, that's big. That's big. Because she's the only other person who solved the riddle. And if she learns about Rosa's death, I don't know.
何かあったの？
Did something happen?
すまんな、起こしてしまったか。ローザさんがマリアちゃんを連れて表へ出たらしい。なんとも不用心なこっちゃ。
Seems like Rosa took Maria outside. How reckless of her.
ローザとマリアちゃんが表へ？
Yep, I knew it. Like, she's making the connection to the second Twilight. And she's solved the riddle, so Eva might know what that means.
マラテンへ？
Into the Rose Garden.
そうや。ああ、聞こえとったか。マリアちゃんはバラが見たいと騒いどったからな。
Maria was causing a ruckus because she wanted to see her rose.
ダメよ。マラテンへに行っちゃダメ。
They mustn't go to the Rose Garden. So was her dream about her seeing her younger version killing off Maria and Rosa?
ローザを呼び止めて。
Tell Rosa to stop. They mustn't go there.
呼び止めるもなんもうずいぶん前に出て行っとるようや。まったく不用心な話やで。
How reckless of them.
違うの。マラテンへはダメ。あそこには魔女がいる。そして生贄を。
There's a witch there and she's waiting for a sacrifice.
ローザ行っちゃダメ。
Rosie mustn't go. Alright, so Eva knows about it. Eva knows that there's a witch there. I doubt it's because she solved the riddle. I bet it's just because during her dream she saw her younger version in the Rose Garden waiting for a sacrifice, I guess? Eva curled herself up again, holding her head. Her complexion looked very bad.
どうしたんや。熱にうなされて何か悪い夢でも見たんか。
Did the fever make you dream something bad?
夢よね。マラテンで魔女がローザたちを。
In the Rose Garden, the witch doing that to Rosa and Maria, so she did see it in her dream. It has nothing to do with solving the riddle, but still.
そうよね。夢よね。
It's a dream, yes.
落ち着くんや。この部屋にはわしもおる。チェーンもかかっとる。窓かて鎧戸が下ろしてあるし、銃まであるんや。
The shutters closed on the window and there's even a gun.
この部屋はさながら要塞やで。
This room is just like a fort. Well, not against the witch it isn't.
なんも恐れることなんかあらへん。
There's nothing to be afraid of. Hideyoshi beat his chest, trying to calm her, but ever since Security's expression didn't change. Hideyoshi's a great husband, but yeah, this is gonna be rough. Under the covers, Eva kept praying that the grotesque nightmare she had just had was only a dream. There they are. Rudolph?
ルドルフがバラ庭園中央にてローザ、マリアの遺体を確認。
Rudolph confirmed them, okay?
その後、ゲストハウスに戻って応援を呼び、両名をゲストハウスに運び込みました。
After that, he returned to the guest house, called for help, and carried both of them into the guest house. Okay, he carried their bodies to the guest house. Okay.
南條の剣士を信頼できるならば、ローザの死因は円髄部への柵の先端部分による一つ。
The cause of Rosa's death was a stab to the medulla oblongata with the pointed gate of defense. Yeah, what's a medulla oblongata?
マリアについては素手による考察と考えられます。
Okay.
ただし、悪魔の証明により誤診率は否定できません。
True. Due to the devil's proof, you cannot discount the misdiagnosis. That's true.
わらわが赤にて語る。
She'll say it in red.
ローザとマリアは死亡した。
Okay.
死因はダンジョンの見立て通り。
Okay.
雲にも食われておらず、ケーキの山に潰されたわけでもない。
She wasn't eaten by a spider, nor was she crossed by a mountain of cake.
安心せよ。
Don't worry. Okay. Well, I'll have to note down these red truths later on. That's fine.
あれだけ死をもてあそび、死体が綺麗だからいいだろうっての棒かよ。
I know, right?
俺は絶対に許さねえぞ。
You better not forgive her.
ローザおばさんに対する無残な仕打ちの数々。
Even during the tea party. Remember her treatment during the tea party? Yeah, that's unforgivable.
絶対に忘れねえし許さねえからな。
だからあれはわらわではないというに。
Yeah, but you were laughing and having fun with it. You thought it was entertainment. You expected me to laugh with you.
奴の仕打ちに比べたらはるかに安らかな死を与えたはず。
I think you gave them much more peaceful death than the way she treated them.
うるさい黙れ。
Batter, facts! Shut the hell up!
お前とは口を聞かない。
I don't wanna listen to you. Yes, tell her that. Facts.
18人しか島にいないと言い切られ、すでに8人が死んでいる以上、容疑者は10人に絞られる。
They are.
その中の誰かが殺したってんだろ
One of them probably killed those two. There's 5 remaining to die. 5 more need to die.
あるいは事故死かもな。マリアが発作的に泣きわめき。
And somehow... And then... okay, Maria's having a tantrum. Rosa got so angry she strangled her to death. Then Rosa killed herself on the fence. I mean...
それを泣き止まそうとしたローザおばさんは力の加減を誤ってつい殺してしまったとか。
That's crazy. That's actually what I just said. I didn't think that's what Battle would actually say though.
それで動転して滑って転んで柵に倒れて運悪く死んでしまった。
Oh my god. That is the exact theory I made, but I made it as a joke and Battle I think is using being serious here.
どうだよ。
How's that?
これで魔女も魔法も出番なしだ。
That way there's no need for a witch or magic. That's gonna be a lot of force though, to fall on the pointy bit of the fence and kill yourself like that, you know? Like you gotta fall with force. That's tough. I don't think I could do that purposefully, even if I wanted to.
ああ、そういうわけではないぞ。
Yeah, keep arguing, shut up.
実はだな、ローザとマリアは。
Like I said, I wanna listen to your talk. Battler, please stop her from talking.
うるさい。
Shut up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
お前とは口を聞かないと言っている。
Didn't I say I didn't wanna listen to you? Again, yes, just shut up.
目障りだから消えろ。
Get lost. Facts! Battler! Yo, guys, I've never identified with Battler better than right now. This is crazy. I mean, I've always identified well with Battler. I've always been with him the entire way through. But this is Battler at his best right here. This is good. This is great.
化け物。
You monster. Facts. This is so true. Battler said that without rage, but with a horribly cold voice. Battler had also felt something out of place since the beginning. In a fight, both of them could go at each other without restraint. However, he wouldn't even step into the ring. She could feel that coldness. Berta wasn't pleased about that. Yeah, she better not be. She thought about flaring up, but she held back. Maybe even though she was innocent and childish, she had enough sense to realize that she shouldn't fight. Yeah, hide yourself and never show your face again. I don't want to see you. Ronovik, continue for me.
かしこまりました。よろしいですか。 バトラさん。
Let's be satisfactory, Battler. I mean, I guess you're better than Beato, but you're not any great either.
問題のない申し出です。バトラ君がベアトの顔を見たくないというなら、それもありかと。
Battler says he doesn't want to see Beato's face. I will believe that will be an acceptable alternative. Okay.
好きにしろよ。その化け物の顔を見なくて済むならなんだって構わないぜ。
I couldn't care less what you do as long as I don't have to look at that monster's face. Same! Agreed!
なあ、ちょっと待てよ。
She's getting angry now.
さっきから化け物と。
Huh?
わらわはひどい
Wait,
言われようでは
wait,
ないか。
wait. Wait. Are you being serious? You keep okay, so Beato's saying you keep saying monster, but isn't that a mean way to speak of me? Wait, Beato, please. Please start thinking. Start thinking about all the things you've done from episode 1 till now. Please. A little bit. Start thinking about what you've done. And tell me how you're not even a close step to being a monster. I don't think I have to repeat for you all the horrible things you've done. Okay? Isn't that a mean way to speak of me? No! Not at all. Not even close. Honestly, there should be a word that's worse than monster that deserves to be used on you. Okay? Reflect on what you've done, and maybe once you come back, I'll talk to you. Reflect on the things you've done, okay? Please. Look back on how you treated me in episode 2, how you treated Rosa in episode 2. Look back on how you were laughing as Eva Berto was treating Rosa and Maria. Reflect on that, and maybe I'll give you a chance to talk to me. Cause that's crazy.
なぜにわらわはそこまでバトラに毛嫌いされねばならぬというのか。
Oh, you see, they hate me so much better. I think I've explained myself good enough. I think listen to me.
あれらはすべてわらわではなく、わらわの弟子の仕業であろうが。
Okay, even if that was the work of your disciple, what about the previous episodes? That was all the work of you. Okay, killing my entire family for some dumb freaking ritual. That's still you.
別に俺はさっきのことだけで腹を立ててるわけじゃねえぜ。
Exactly. It's not just what happened now and you laughing at it as if it's entertaining. There's so much more you've done.
一番最初からだ。
From the very beginning. Thank you, Battler. That's what I've been saying.
なあ、バトラ、誤解するなよ。
Okay.
わらわとそなたはゲームを通して対峙し合うプレイヤー同士なだけではないと。
That's just how you choose to see it.
互いに相手を苦しめるために指し手を探るが。
That's just how you see it. You see this as some game, okay? Alright? You can do that if you want to. But there's your magic interpretation of things and there's my interpretation of things. I don't have to see it as your dumb freaking game.
勘違いするな。俺はお前が魔女を認める認めないのおかしなゲームのライバルだから嫌ってるんじゃない。お前の無意味に残酷なところがどうしても許せないだけなんだ。
I just cannot in any way forgive how senselessly cruel you are. Ah, Battler, speaking for us, speaking for the mandem. Thank you.
いや、連続殺人を通してのゲームだからな。多少は残酷になるのはやむを得まい。
It's impossible to avoid a little cruelty. Shut up.
さっきのことだけじゃない。前回だって前々回だってみんなの腹を裂いてお菓子を詰め込んだり画面を耕したり。
Yeah.
それに何の意味があったってんだ。
Tearing everyone's stomach, stuffing sweets, having Rosa eat her own family member's soup. Okay? Having the 7 stakes of purgatory eat me and revive me over and over again. Treating me like your pet dog, putting a collar around me and making me walk around naked. Having me kiss your shoes, dress up your dress. All of that. All of that. Okay? There's so much that you've done, Beato. So much that you've done.
それは、
Yeah. Reflect on that and maybe we can talk. Damn.
密室殺人だのトリックだのアリバイだの、そこまでは100歩譲ってやる。お前は魔法殺人だと主張したいんだから、そういう手の込んだ事件を起こさざるを得ないことを100歩譲って理解してやってもいい。
I grudgingly accept that those complicated crimes have to occur. Okay.
しかしあれらのグロテスクな殺人に一体どれほどの意味があるというのか。
But what exactly are all those grotesque murders supposed to mean?
それはその別に
Well, that's nothing much. What do you mean? You're toying with people's dead bodies. That's what you're doing.
そうさ、何の意味もない。お前はただ悪ふざけで死者を切り刻んで面白がっているだけ。
Facts. Facts.
それは魔女だからとか魔法じゃなきゃできないからとか、そういうのじゃない。
That has nothing to do with whether you're a witch or whether it could or couldn't be done with magic. You're just a horrible person doing that at that point.
ただお前が面白半分に残酷の限りを尽くしているだけなんだ。それはお前が魔女だからとかそういうことじゃない。ただただ人として許せないものがあるからだ。
There's just some things I cannot forgive as a human. Facts. Facts. We have some morals here, okay? Some ethics.
なんだよその人としてっていうや
You used to be a human yourself, although now you've been a witch for 1,000 years, so maybe you wouldn't get it.
例えば今回のゲームの第1の番の6人、まあじいさまの黒焦げはともかく他の5人の死体は不要に死者を恥ずかしめない普通の殺し方だった。
Without any unnecessary shame of the dead. Okay, I can vibe with that. Okay.
凶器が槍だか銃だかははっきりしないが、とにかく殺しの中じゃまだ許容できるマシなものだった。前回前々回の第1の番での非常識さ残酷さに比べればはるかにマシだった。
It's true. The first Twilight in the second episode was crazy with the Halloween bull crap. The first Twilight in the first episode, you kill them off. You can't even recognize their faces and dump their bodies in a storehouse, or not a storehouse, in a storehouse. Yeah, on the other side of the shutter. This is
そ
much
して
better
今回の6つの密室をつなげた
compared
連
to
鎖密室。
yeah compared to those. This is much better.
まあまあ面白かったぜ。あれをお前とやりとりしてるときは今だから白状するが少しだけ楽しいと思った。
I thought it was fun destroying her and beating her in her own arguments. That was great. That felt good. That felt satisfying.
自分の存在を認めさせようと必死になるお前とそれを否定しようと必死になる俺、どっちも必死で全力だ。おかしな話だが俺はお前との間にささやかなスポーツマンシップさえ感じたものさ。
No, I didn't. I just felt hatred for her.
俺とお前は相入れない存在だが全く理解できない存在でもないかもしれないとわずかに思えた。だがその気持ちはついさっき微塵も残らずに吹き飛んだ。
だからそなたは誤解しておる。
What do you mean? Where's the misunderstanding?
あれはわらわではなく
Oh my god! You keep using that as a way to say that what you've done is okay.
違う。俺はそういう話をしてるんじゃない。
Exactly. That's no.
お前はローザおばさんがひどい殺し方を何度も繰り返されるのを見て
And laughed at it.
面白い見せ物だと嘲笑った。
Yeah, like it's entertainment, okay? Like that's the point. You found that fun. That's the crazy part.
それを見て俺は深く失望した。お前が今回少しはマシな殺し方を選んだのは何かのちょっとした気まぐれなんであって、
Exactly. It doesn't make me feel any better for you.
本来の残酷な勝負には何の変わりもないんだと分かって深く失望した。それどころか お前は残酷な死を純粋に楽しんでさえいる。俺に意地悪をするためだけに残酷を尽くしてるんじゃない。お前は本当に純粋に残酷を楽しんでいる。
Exactly.
楽しめる性分なんだ。
You care to let you enjoy it. Exactly.
お前はローザおばさんが何度もむごたらしく殺されているのを俺に楽しいだろうと言った。
Exactly. And Eva Bertos following the same footsteps. She's also being just as bad.
嫌味で言ったんじゃない。心底から楽しくて、それを俺にも共感してほしくて楽しいだろうと言ったんだ。
You don't share these feelings. You don't get it.
その瞬間、俺は失望し悟った。お前が魔女だとかそうでないとか、俺はお前のその残酷さが許せない。そして理解できない。許すこともできない。だが魔女を認めるか否定するかというゲームは続ける。自ら降りて敗北を認めたりはしないさ。だがそのゲームにお前の無意味な残酷さは何の必要もない。だから俺はお前を対戦相手として認めないことにする。ロノベの方が100倍増した。
At this point, he might as well be.
お前のような残酷趣味はない。
At this point, yeah.
あったとしても俺の前でそれをひけらかす悪趣味はない。そうさ、お前は悪趣味だ。残酷で心がなく、だから理解することができない。相手として不快だ。だから俺はお前の顔を二度と見たくない。
I don't want to see your face again. Battler, I share your exact sentiments. Every word you spoke was facts for me, in my eyes. After Battler had finished his rant, Beato was shocked into silence for a long time. Maybe she couldn't understand what she was being told. Or maybe this was a sign that she was doing all she could in an effort to understand. Her face changed like 5 times there. For a while, she kept switching between angry expressions, frustrated expressions, bold expressions, as though she didn't even know herself what attitude she should take. In the end, she made her face into a candid expression, as though she had come to her senses, and shrugged her shoulders as though she was tired.
なら好きにすればよい。わらわは以後、ロノウェを通してゲームを続けることにする。
She said Yoi again. I'll continue the game through Ronove. That's fine.
わらわが姿を見せないのであれば、文句ないであろう。
Yes, no complaints. I don't have to hear your stupid cackle. I have to hear your stupid voice. I don't have to see your stupid, ugly face. Then yes, I'm good.
とりあえずはな。だがお前の重ねてきた残酷な行為の数々を
I agree.
俺は絶対に許さない。
I agree.
だから絶対にお前を認めない。そのためにもお前に売られた喧嘩を俺から降りない。そして絶対に負けない。それだけだ。
That's all there is to it.
ベアト、これ以上言い訳を重ねても彼の心象は変わりませんよ。後で話があります。それまで下がっていなさい。
Ooh, okay.
わかった。それでは呼ばれるまで姿を消している。
I'll hide myself until I'm called. Looking lonely, Beata turned her back to them and hid herself. Yeah, I hope she's lonely. I hope she goes away and cries and reflects on her actions. I hope so. I hope so. Next time I see her, if I hear more cackling, y'all know I'll be revolted. Alright, Battler watched a slightly displeased expression on his face. He thought his argument had been valid, but for some reason his mood didn't clear up.
あいつはバカだろ。
She's an idiot. Oh, hell yeah.
そうですね。バカで素直です。
An idiot and honest.
あのバカはローザおばさんが残酷に殺されるところを俺と見て 満面の笑みで振り返りやがった。
Interesting to me that Virgilia, since she's dead, she can't interfere with the game board. I can't interfere with the game board either, but Beato can, because she's technically alive, right? She won the battle against Virgilia. So interesting that Beato can affect the game board like that. She can go in there and talk to Eva Beato and stuff. Yeah, and turn around with a huge smile on her face. Yeah, that's horrible.
あの残酷賞も本気で俺と笑い合えると信じてやがったんだ。
That's so crazy.
俺とその感情を共有できると本気で信じてやがった。
That's crazy.
あの無邪気な笑顔を見て俺は最低な気持ちになったぜ。むしろこれまでのように意地悪な面で言われた方がずっとマシだった。畜生。
Right, it's the fact that she truly was enjoying it from the bottom of her heart. It's not that she was just trying to do it to bully you. Now she actually enjoyed that. That's what's so crazy.
お嬢様は友達というものを持った試しのない方です。
She has no friends. That's funny. Thank you, Ronobe. Thank you for telling me that. She doesn't deserve any after what she's done. Well, and by the way, having no friends is not an excuse for what she's done.
それどころかあれほど強く物を言われたことさえなかったでしょう。私もマダムも共に付き人。何を申し上げてもお耳には届きません。お嬢様にはこれも。
ふざけるな。
Exactly. That's not an excuse. Like, having no friends is not an excuse to be a horrible piece of crap. Alright? In fact, it's because you're a horrible piece of crap that maybe you don't have friends, okay? Eva Beato's gonna continue the same route. Where are you gonna get your friends if you're gonna be like that?
俺はあいつの友達になった覚えはないぞ。
I don't remember ever becoming her friend. Facts.
そうでございますね。失礼いたしました。
My apologies.
一つだけあなたに感謝を。あの子のゲームを降りないでくれてありがとう。
She spoke words of gratitude, but for some reason Battler made a displeased face. Then, as though finding revulsion in his own bad mood, he chuckled.
魔女やら悪魔やらに礼を言われるようになっちゃ俺もおしまいだな。ゲームを再開しようぜ。もちろん手心を加えるつもりはないからな。
I don't intend to go easy on you.
望むところです。お嬢様と違い私は熱くはなりませんよ。
Unlike my lady, I do not get agitated. Actually, that could prove bad for us, because Beato being agitated gave us extra hints that helped us out, didn't it? So one of it might be a harder opponent.
俺の手はすでに刺したぜ。ローザおばさんが犯人で事故死と仮定すれば魔女は否定できる。ローザおばさんを疑いたくはないがベアトをぶっ潰すために今はあえてそうだと仮定する。
I don't suspect Auntie Rosa, but for now, deliberately assume that it was her just to beat the hell out of Beato. I actually got a comment telling me that what Battle's doing right now, he's just trying to win the game, right? Because Battle doesn't have to prove how the events actually happened. All he has to do is prove that things can be done without things can be done in human ways, right? Without magic. And I actually got a comment saying that while you're right and you do and while Battle will win the game, it also doesn't solve what actually happened. It doesn't really show what really happened and the motivations behind it. Like, what motivations would Rosa have to accidentally kill Mari and then accidentally die? Like, how would that even work? How would that even go about? You know what I mean? So, and also the sextuple locked room. It's like, how does that even happen, right? So, I definitely will say that commenter makes a good point. That I guess I should also try to figure out how the locked rooms even happened in the first place. But you know, yeah. I mean, for now, I don't have any. I'll say this: I'm not clever enough to think about any other better moves than Battler has so far, regarding the locked rooms and stuff like that. So, let's see. So for now, I'm writing down the right truths, and I'm hoping that I can revise the rooms in the future or something like that, and maybe I can have a better idea on how to solve them. But yeah, I'm kind of dumb, so I don't think I'll be able to solve much of anything really. All right.
赤で否定を行います。
Deny it with red.
ローザとマリアの2人は他殺です。
Oh, you've confirmed that they were homicides. So it's not even what, because earlier how Beato argued was that the 6 deaths, they didn't commit suicide, right? The 6 deaths didn't commit suicide, but she didn't confirm that they were homicides. Now Ronv is confirming that they were homicides. So someone killed both Rosa and Maria, or at least maybe Rosa killed Maria and someone killed Rosa. But they're definitely homicides. They definitely were killed. Okay.
よし、そこから始めようじゃねえか。
Why don't we start from there? Okay.
くそ、盛り上がらねえぜ。
Alright, we can continue from there. Okay. Since Rosa and Maria had been killed, it had become clear that the murderer was still hiding somewhere, trying to add even more murders to this chain. As she shed tears, Rudolph scolded Rosa's body over and over for being reckless. But Rosa would never respond to that again. They decided to place the 2 bodies in one of the guest rooms and to seal it until the police arrived. So what I find really interesting now is that Battler is, as of now, he could die before the end of this episode, but Battler as of now is the only person to have survived all of the Twilights, right? To become one of the last 5 people alive. Battler's the only one that has achieved that. So Battler, fair play, Battler. Alright. The murder of the second Twilight had delivered a heavy blow to everyone. What does Eva think of all this? Because she's the one that has solved the riddle. What does Eva think? I mean, on one perspective, Eva now can scheme all she wants, right? Eva can now do whatever the hell she wants, because Rosa's not there to check on her next morning. So she can be silent about finding the gold all she wants. On the other hand, if she knows what the epitaph truly means, then she'll know that more victims will probably pile up, especially considering that she dreamed of her own witch killing people. So she knows about her inside witch doing cruel stuff. So to me, Eva, I think Eva is in an interesting position for me right now. How's she gonna go about things? Because they had blown away the optimism that some of them held. They thought that actually a crime didn't occur and it was all a game or farce by Kinzo and the servants. Trying to distract themselves from the sadness of losing the people they loved, George and Jessica had spent the whole time since morning talking about every possibility. And they had distracted their hearts by supposing that these murders might actually have all been an act, and that Sharon and Connor were only pretending to be dead. When the murders occurred again, it destroyed that thought, and they were once again confronted with the fact that their loved ones had most definitely been killed. The tears that they thought had died away began to drip down once more, and Battler couldn't think of anything to say to them. Because yeah, George and Jessica are much more saddened by this than Battler is, right? Or at least a bit more saddened, in general. That angle. The soundtrack, okay. After that, to be extra cautious, all the adults checked that all the rooms were safe and that everything was locked. They made certain that the shutters on all of the windows were down and locked, and they checked that no one suspicious was hiding anywhere. On top of that, they checked their weapons once again and made sure that each other's hearts were prepared so that they wouldn't hesitate to fire off a preemptive shot if they saw the shadow of a mysterious person. Furthermore, the gun Rosa had been holding had been left near the place she had been found. Oh! Wait, so you left the gun Rosa had been holding in the rose garden? Are you for real right now? Why wouldn't you take the gun with you? Why? Someone had gone out of the way to leave it there, so everyone suspected that it was some kind of trap. But when Hideyoshi made ingenious use of a fire iron to fire off a test shot, it discharged without a problem. So why wouldn't they take the weapon with them? It's a shot. It's shooting. Okay, wow. When all 5 shots that had been loaded discharged without any problems as a result, he was reloaded with bullets and handed over to the only adult male who wasn't armed, Hideyoshi. However, the fact that it had been able to fire off 5 shots gave rise to a certain paranoia. The fact that Rosa didn't defend herself, right? She didn't fire. She got murdered without shooting and defending herself. That's what you're saying, right? This short barrel rifle could load a maximum of 5 shots. In other words, Rosa hadn't fired even once, exactly. And yet, the two had probably been killed by someone with their bare hands. This meant there was a possibility that the crime had been committed by someone whose face they knew. When the first murder occurred, I probably thought of the possibility that it was all an act.
南條先生には悪いけど、実は南條先生もグルで使用人たちが死んだということにして、何かお父様が凝りに凝った大芝居を打った可能性もあると思った。
I thought this could have been some massive, elaborate act by father, and like Beato mentioned, the doctor or the yeah, being one of the culprits is a common thing in detective mystery stories. So yeah.
だって彼らの密室状況は彼らの自作自演を想定しない限り生み出せないのだもん。
Unless you assume they were acting, that locked room situation of theirs couldn't have been created in the first place.
僕たちもそれを疑いました。いえ、今もそうであってほしいと信じてます。
I still want to believe that's the case.
申し訳ないが、それはありません。私も老いぼれです。誤信もあるかもしれない。しかし、生き死にを間違えるようなことは絶対にない。
However, I would never mistake whether they were alive or dead.
分かってるよ。わざわざそれを口に出すなよ、南條先生。
Don't freaking say it out loud, Dr. Nanjo.
すみません。
My apologies. He has to though. That's his job. He's a doctor. They couldn't know about it. But Beato had already proclaimed the deaths of the 6. No, this time the deaths of all victims so far in red. Yep. So it's fact. They're not acting dead. They are actually dead. She said it in red. That faint dream that it was all a farce and that the victims were actually alive was sadly impossible.
隣この島に屋敷に精通した何者かが潜んでいて、練りに練った犯行を実行したと考える方が自然だろうよ。つまりこの島には台風が来て外界と途絶された時点で18人以上の人間がいたんだ。
Unfortunately for you, Rudolph, Beatos also proclaimed it in red that there are no more than 18 people on this island. So you saying that there were more than 18 people on this island, it's just factually not true according to the red truths. Unfortunately. So it's one of few 10 remaining that has done these murders, possibly. So, yeah. And of course, they had no way of knowing this either. That claim of Rudolph's had also been denied in red. Exactly. There are no more than 18 humans on this island.
こう考えると少しは辻褄が合うのかしら。
Although they could have been killed by animals, like I theorized. Just saying. Animals are not humans, so.
つまり隠れ潜んでいる何者かは本来は今島にいるはずのない人物にもかかわらずローザさんが油断するような顔見知りの人物である可能性よ。
Maybe it makes more sense to think of it this way. Essentially, there's possibility that the person who's hiding is someone who wasn't originally supposed to be on the island right now, It is someone whose face was known by Rosa and with whom she would let her guard down.
それは例えばこの2日間のシフトに当たっていない使用人などですか？
Could it be a servant whose shift doesn't lie on these 2 days? It very well could be, if you think about it that way. Except there are no more than 18 humans on this island, so that completely destroys the theory. Yeah.
それを言われると弱い。我々は勤務を終えた彼らが離党するのを切符切りのように確認しているわけだ。数日前のシフトの使用人が離党したふりをして島内にとどまっていたかもしれないと仮定した。否定するのは難しいね。
Yeah, except it was confirmed with the red truth that that's not the case, Cross. So it's definitely not a servant from a shift from a few days ago.
ローダさんもアホちゃうと思うで。いるはずのない使用人がひょっこり姿を現したら普通は警戒バリバリや。
If a servant who's not supposed to be here popped up in front of you, that would totally normally set alarm bells ringing. Well, Hideyoshi, what if Rosa also held the same theory as Kirie, where she thought all of this was a farce by Kinzo?
顔見知りの犯行と決めつけるのもどうかと思うわ。
Of course you would, Eva. Miss solved the riddle and hasn't told anyone yet. She found the gold.
暗がりから突然ローザが襲われて銃を奪われそうになった。
Eva, you know that you dreamed that it happened because of a witch. Why are you saying all this now?
そしたらローザが転んで柵に頭を打ち動かなくなった。ゲストハウスが近かったので銃声を嫌い素手でマリアちゃんを殺したとか。
Perhaps whoever it was suddenly attacked Rosa from the darkness and were about to steal her gun. Then Rosa fell, hit her head against the darkness, against the fence, and stopped moving. The guest house was nearby, so they wanted to avoid the sound of a gunshot, and they killed Maria-chan with their bare hands. Alright.
そういう可能性もあるな。だが、そうだとしてもだ。
Even if that is the case,
現場にわざわざローザの銃を残していくだろうか。犯人が何を武装しているか知らねえが、こちらの銃は不安要素のはずだ。その一丁を浴びけるチャンスだったはずだぜ。なぜわざわざ現場に残したんだ。
why would they deliberately leave the gun at the scene of the crime?
私は初めその銃を罠だと思ったの。チェス盤思考だとそうなる。
That's what just what thinking says it would be. It would.
わざわざ残した以上、私たちの誰かに手に取らせたい。そして引き金を引かせたいに違いない。てっきり暴発して大怪我を負わせるような危険な仕掛けがされてるに違いないと思ってたわ。
I was sure that it would have some dangerous device to make it explode and cause massive injuries.
でも現に大丈夫や。おそらく犯人も焦っとったんとちゃうか。今頃銃を奪うチャンスを逃したことを後悔しとるに決まっとるで。
But right now they're regretting that they missed their chance to steal a gun.
なんだか不愉快だな。
Battler doesn't like it.
銃なんか怖くもないっていう魔女のメッセージみたいにムカつくぜ。
It's like a message from the witch saying she isn't even scared of the guns.
しかしいずれにせよ恐ろしい相手ですね。ローザさんが銃を持っていることは傍目にも分かったはずにもかかわらず襲いかかるとは。銃を恐れないという点を私たちは軽視するべきではありません。
We should not neglect the fact that they are unafraid of guns. True, but that was one adult holding a gun. You guys are many adults holding guns. They may be more afraid of you guys. Alright?
夏日の言う通りだ。これまで以上に用心すべきだろう。
We should probably be more cautious than we have been.
念のためなんだけど、ローザさんたちが外に出たと思われる頃、みんなはどこにいたのかしら。
At the time we think Rosa went outside, where was everyone?
私と夏日、そしてルドルフとキリエさんはここで一緒だった。私がアリバイを保証する。
I can guarantee their alibis.
わしとエヴァも一緒だったで。わしが保証するわ。
I can guarantee that. Except, Hideyoshi, except if you two are the culprits together, Because you're husband and wife. One could suspect that you two together killed them off. Right? So, your alibi is really not that strong. If it had been you two along with the cousins, then yes, you would have had strong alibis. But the fact that it was you two alone, just saying, you two could have gone together. Right? You can say Eva had a fever earlier all you want, but Eva right now, she's fine. She's just fine right now, so I don't know.
俺とジョージの兄貴ジェシカも一緒だったぜ。ローザおばさんに2階へ戻ってろと怒鳴られすごすごといとこ部屋へ引き返したさ。
Alright.
あの時マリアを行かせなければ。
Back then if you hadn't let Maria go. Well, I mean, you never could have guessed that would have happened.
それを言ってももうどうしようもないよ。
Saying that isn't going to change anything. You never could have guessed that would have happened, right? Especially because Rosa's an adult. You assume she had control over it. She's the mother of Maria. You know what I mean?
南條先生は
Dr. Nanjo?
私は2階の部屋で本を読んでおりました。
So tell me Nanjo is the most obvious suspect here?
一人でおりましたので誰にもアリバイは証明できませんが。
Unfortunately, Nanjo is the most suspicious person here then.
子供たちと一緒に2階へ戻ったのは皆さんも見ているはずです。
But I believe everyone saw me return upstairs with the children. Not good enough. I will say though, guys, before you quickly suspect Nanjo as being the obvious culprit, flip the chessboard, please. Flip the chessboard. If you were the culprit, right, it would be really advantageous for you if Nanjo took the blame for it. Flip the chessboard, y'all. Kirya style thinking. If you were Nanjo and if you were the culprit, right, would you really make yourself that much of an obvious target? And you could argue they're using, you know, backwards psychology, right? Where it's like, aha, making you think that Nanjo's actually good by making him a target. But even then, it still puts question marks on Nanjo, unwanted question marks that the culprit wouldn't want if the culprit was Nanjo. So flip the chessboard, that's all I'm saying.
これを言い出したらキリがないが窓から飛び降りてローザを襲って雨どいでもよじ登ってまた戻ってきたとかな。
Using the rain gutter.
めっそうもない。
Yeah, do you think... How old is Nanjo? 60 plus years old? Do you think someone like him is fit enough to do something like that? That's crazy.
この楼体に2階から飛び。
やめましょう。
Yeah, oops, I accidentally skipped over his dialogue. But we get the point. Nanjo is not fit enough to do something like that. That's crazy. Right? If he was you, Rudolph, right? Rudolph, you could possibly do that. Alright? But you're like a man in your 50s or something, or late 40s, okay? Like, you might be fit enough to do something like that. Nanjo's like 60 plus. He's like 20, at least 20 years older than you or something, right? I mean, it's crazy.
互いを疑うのはそれよりも互いを信頼し合って子供たちのためにもここの安全を死守することの方が先決です。
It's more important that we trust each other, Nazi says. But also, the culprit is one of you 10, even though y'all don't even know it. Because y'all suspect that it is an outside person.
そうだな。夏日さんの言う通りだ。今は内部を疑い合うのをやめよう。
For now, let's stop doubting each other.
そうね。犯人探しなんて私たちには無用かもしれないわ。ただ明日まで生き残り警察に通報してその指示に従うだけ。犯人が誰かなんて警察が必ず暴き出してくれるのだから。
Alright, you can only stay alive until tomorrow, says Kiria. Follow the police's instructions. Okie dokie. So then
ど
we'll
うしたん
wait.
やエヴァ。
So then we'll wait.
まだ体調は悪いんとちゃうか。
Is your body still feeling bad, Eva?
母さんどうしたの？大丈夫？
Oh, you're right, mother.
ごめんなさ
Your dream.
い。まだ熱が高いみたいなの。大丈夫だから放っておいて。
Looks like my fever is still strong. I'll be fine, so leave me alone. When they looked, they saw Eva staring at the floor, her breathing harsh again. She had been able to act firm for a time, but due to the urgency of their situation. But it seemed her body wasn't at its best after all. Hello, Eva Beato.
あの二人は私が殺した。これで黄金のことを知っているのは私たちだけ。他の兄弟たちにはかけら一つだって譲りはしないの。
So, Eva Beato is talking to Eva. Again, except now she's a witch. The golden witch. I won't give up even a scrap to the other siblings.
なんてことを。あれだけの莫大な黄金なのよ。ローザたちに分け前をあげたって全く問題はなかったでしょうに。
あるわよ。あれは後宮家の当主だけが引き継げる黄金なの。だからこそそれは全て丸ごと当主の栄誉そのものなの。それにわずかほどでも傷をつけることはこの私、新しき黄金の魔女メアトリーチェが絶対に許さないわ。
あなたは魔女の碑文通りに殺人を続けるつもりなの？まさかあと5人も人殺しを続けるつもりなの？
She does plan to kill 5 more people, yeah.
ねえ、その面倒な儀式を終えないと私の魔女としての力は完全なものにならないらしいの。ねえ私、この魔女の力は本当にすごいわ。私たちが妄想してきた全てが本当に実現できる。夢が夢でなくなる力なの。
So, what if Eva Beato? What if the roulette says that Eva is should be one of the targets, one of the sacrifices? What then? What if Eva Beato kills Eva? What happens then? Does Eva Beato die as well, or is she immune because she's a witch? She's entered a new realm because she's a witch. So even if Eva dies because of the ritual, she still gets to go about her witch life.
この力を知ってしまったらもう魔女はやめられない。儀式を完全に終えて私の力が完全なものになれば、きっとそれをあなたにも教えてあげられるわ。
バカなことはやめて。魔女ごっこはもう十分でしょ。私たちは黄金を見つけたわ。そして次期当主の座だって約束されてるわ。ほんの少しの綱渡りは必要だろうけど、もうそれは絶対に叶う夢なのに、これ以上あなたは何を望むというの？
What more could you wish for?
私は魔女になりたかったわ。
私そんな夢なんか知らないわよ。
そうよ、その夢を持ち続けてるから私はこの年のままで生きながらえているの。あなたはその夢を大人になることで捨てたわ。
You threw that dream away by becoming an adult. So Eva Beato does not identify as Eva anymore. She identifies as the Golden Witch.
いくら待てども時計を持ったウサギなど訪れないし、ハンプティ・ダンプティにも会えはしない。
Humpty Dumpty.
もちろんトランプの国に招かれたりも絶対にない。あなたはそう諦めてしまったから大人になったのよ。
To the land of cards. He gave up and so he became an adult.
だからもう魔女になりたいなんて思わない。それが本当の自分の夢であったことも忘れてしまったの。
You even forgotten that it was the dream of your true self. Wow.
とにかくやめて。私はもう2つの夢を手に入れている。黄金と当主の座。それでもう十分なの。だからお願い、あんたの夢なんて知ったことじゃない。おとなしくしてて。
Be obedient.
いやよ、魔法面白いもの。それにあなたの2つの夢は私の魔法のおかげで叶ったのよ。なのに私の夢は叶えてはいけないなんて不公平よ。
あなたの魔法には感謝してるし、あなたこそが本当の魔女だと私は認めてるわ。だからもうおとなしく私の胸の中に帰って、そして二度と現れないで。
Never appear again.
いや
Yeah.
私たちお互いに勘違いしてるわね。そうよ、私はもうあんたじゃないの。あんたは後ろ宮エヴァ、私は黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェだからあんたの胸の中に帰る義理はないの。さながらあなたという殻を脱皮して蝶になったような気分かしら。
熱で意識が朦朧とする。
私の魔力が未熟な分をあなたの正気で補ってるの。私が儀式を終えて完全な魔女になるまであなたに負担をかけるかもね。
That's crazy. You're having her bear the burden because of your magic power?
それくらいは2つの夢を叶えてあげた対価ってことにしてもらうわよ。
I'll take that in exchange for making two of your dreams come true. I see. So that's why Eva was having such a fever and being tired, because she was floundering about her magic power. Okay.
大丈夫、安心して。残る5人の生贄についてはあんたの家族は外してあげるわ。
For the remaining 5 sacrifices, I'll vote your family. So you can choose who you kill. So it's not some roulette. Again, I keep saying this. It's clearly not some roulette that chooses people randomly. She clearly has some sort of a choice. So earlier when Beato said, "Sorry, Maria, you have to die. It was fated to be this way." That's clearly a lie. She could choose to not kill off Maria. Beato's still a piece of crap. Well, what do you mean? I guess it was fate because Eva Beato chose it, but still, this sucks. I'll avoid your family. So George, Eva, and Hideyoshi are safe. Okay.
そうね、ルドルフ、キリエ、クラウス、ナツヒ。
You need one more. If these are four of your sacrifices, you need one more. Don't say it's Battler.
あとは老いぼれの南條なんかどう？
Okay, these are the 5 sacrifices. Does that mean Battler is going to survive another episode till the very end?
ちょうどいいわ。この5人を殺すわね。
Okay.
あなただけに明かす殺害予告ってところかしら。
So Eva gets an announcement of who she's gonna kill next, and Eva can't do anything to stop it. And clearly these deaths are not chosen by some roulette. Eva Beato chose it herself. And Rudolph and Kirie crossed Nazi Nanjo. Okay, these are the 5 that are gonna die. That means the Eva family plus Battler plus Jessica will survive. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. Eva finally crouched down. Hideyoshi rushed up to her and lent her his shoulder.
大丈夫か？無理せんと休もう。
大丈夫かね、南條先生、エヴァ。
Dr. Nanjo, take a look at Eva. When Nanjo and George tried to approach, Eva made a gesture to stop them.
ありがとう。大丈夫よ、南條先生。薬なら飲んでるの。こんな非常事態で申し訳ないけど、もう少しだけ休ませてもらうわ。
I apologize for saying this in such an extreme situation, but let me rest a little longer.
母さん、僕も肩を貸すよ。
I'll lend a hand too, Mom.
ありがとう。お父さんが見ててくれるから平気よ。あなたは2階のいとこ部屋に戻って決して出てこないように。
Go back to the cousin's room upstairs and don't come out no matter what. I mean, yeah, if George and Jessica go to the cousin's room upstairs and don't come back, they won't have to witness the murders. So that's probably why Eva's saying this.
いいわね。何があってもゲストハウスを出ちゃダメよ。
No matter what happens, you must not leave the guest house. Well, Eva, you know for a fact Jessica and George will survive till the end. So Jessica, George, and Battler. Battler's here too. Battler, Jessica, George. They'll go back to the cousin's room. As long as they don't leave, they'll survive until the very end. You got that confirmed to you.
外にはあの魔女が。
もう喋るなや。みんなすまんな。わしはエヴァを部屋で看病しとる。なんかあったら呼んでや。
I'll be watching over Eva in the room. Calls if something happens. Hidoshi and Eva retreated from the lobby. Of course, Eva wasn't the only one who wasn't feeling well. They hadn't gotten a wink of sleep since the previous night, and had been pressed by tension since the morning. They were mustering their energy to protect their families, but if they relaxed even a little, surely every one of them would be down and out. I mean, you will all be down and out anyway, right? All of you that are in the lobby. And if Battler, Jessica, and George decide to go back to the cousins room, then this lobby is going to be a bloodbath, because all of the people that are going to die are going to stay here in the lobby and die. Everything has gone as planned so far, but from here on out it will become difficult, you see. This is where I'm gonna end this part of Umineko When They Cry, y'all. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Yeah, the first half of it, you know, well, or I guess most of the part has been just Battler explaining to Beato why she's such a piece of crap, and maybe now Beato can reflect on her mistakes. Well, I mean, her horribleness a bit. So we'll see how that goes. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys next time for some more Umineko When They Cry. Hope you guys like this. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Alright, y'all. Peace.